Dear participants, resource person is already available online. He is going to start the session. So, if anybody else are still yet to join, please join immediately. Sir, Satish sir, are you available?
Yes, sir. I'm there, sir.
Yes, yes.
Shall I start, sir?
Please start, sir. I have made the announcement
Yes.
already.
Okay, sir. Yeah, hi all. Welcome back. So today we are going to discuss about the next topic is on compliances. Few minutes back we have seen NIST's cybersecurity framework. That is framework only. Okay. Now we are going to see what is this compliances. Let me share my screen. Let me tell you what happened few years back. One particular company made a project for British Airlines. British Airlines. They're done testing and all the things. It is done. Some hacker hacked into British Airlines website, and that particular person captured all the passwords, credentials, and all the things, and he exposed in public platform. Now, who is responsible for this attack? Hacker or British Airlines or the company who coded that application? Who's responsible? Because of whose have issue it got exposed? Who is liable for that? That company could not able to find the hacker. They have used things like VPN to mask their original identity. So what are the options? Who is liable for this problem? At the time, it happened almost 10 years back. At the time, GDPR was not there. Later, this particular concept called GDPR has started. What is this GDPR? It is like it is like General Data Protection and Regulation. Okay, what it will do? For example, you are storing some client's data in your system or in server, and it is your responsibility. It is your responsibility to protect the data. You cannot say because of so and so the data got leaked. Especially if you're discussing about medical domain, you must follow some compliances. If you're storing some credit cards, you must follow some compliances. What are those compliances? Let me list. The first one is GDPR. If you're storing any European data, you must follow GDPR. If you're storing medical data, you must follow HIPAA compliances. HIPAA, medical data. This is for medical data. Next, if you're storing any cards information, payment card interface, PCI, you have to follow. If you're storing any USA data, CCPA, California Privacy Act, this kind of act you have to follow. California Privacy Act. If you are in India and you must follow digital digital data protection act, you must follow this digital data protection act. See yeah, see here, and let me explain this digital data protection act. It was recently approved by Parliament of India. According to this, if you are storing uh, someone's password and if it got leaked, you know how much fine they will wait, let me
Sir, your voice is not audible.
Sir, hope I'm audible now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, from when it is not audible, sir? From first onwards?
Just no, sir. Just after opening this PDF, it went into mute.
You have just asked
Okay.
the question, how much fine it will be from there.
Okay. Yes. See here. So 250 crore rupees as a fine you have to pay. Shall we check whether your data is already breached or not? Post your email ID in the chat box. We can check publicly whether your data is already publicly breached or not. Post your email ID in the chat box. I'll check and I'll tell you. Yeah, post your email ID in the chat box. Post your personal email ID, not college email ID. Hello. Post your email ID in the chat box. I'll check whether it is in breached websites or not. Yes. DVV Praveen Kumar. Let me copy this. You can go to this particular website called Have I Been Found? Have I Been Found? We're checking with Praveen Kumar sir. It's data breach. This email ID password is not in breached websites. Officially, it's not there. Maybe privately we have to capture. We have to see. Next one is Devi madam. Yes, it is also zero breaches. Oh, zero breaches. You're not using your emails properly then. Okay. This is also zero breaches. Wow. So your data is not in any breached publicly, it's not in breached websites, but privately we have to check. Okay. Data breach. What is data breach? For example, uh, Birla company has started IPO for one organization. They started one IPO for one organization. Immediately, do you know what happened? Many people subscribed for IPO. Many people, some thousands and thousands of people got subscribed to that IPO. Some hacker hacked the database and he leaked it. Another company, Big Basket. This Big Basket, how many of you use Big Basket? Few years back, 3 years back, data breach happened on this particular website also. All the customers' information, what they bought, IP address, location, address, phone number, all the data got leaked, including passwords. So to restrict such type of things, what these governments are doing is it is companies' responsibility. It is companies' responsibility to protect the data. That's why they have started GDPR. I'll share a couple of important points, but first let me read these points to you. In India, what we have? Digital Data Protection Act. For data breaches, up to 250 crores is a fine. So how we have to save the data? How we have to store the data? How we have to process the data? And when a person should able to request for deletion or not. I'm sharing some important points. Please make note of some important points. Highlights of GDPR. Please make a note of some important points. Please take book. I'll type in notepad also. The first thing is how we have to store the data. This GDPR and Digital Data Protection Act. These privacies will discuss few important points like how we should store the data. Storing the data. How we should store the data? We have to encrypt some crucial information, especially medical data, passwords, we have to store that, we have to encrypt the data. Okay, first point. Second point, we have to inform why we are storing someone's data. For example, if you download an application, if that application is taking SMS permission, that application is not at all related to your SMS, no, where it is connected to your SMS. But GDPR says, why are you collecting SMS? We have to exclusively mention what is the purpose of that data. We have to mention that one. Okay. Third point, minimize the data. For example, if you don't want call logs, but still you're collecting call logs. Why you have to collect the call logs? What is the purpose of collecting call logs? Some websites will ask you your previous education details. Why you need the details? You don't need, in fact. So that information comes under data minimization. Take what you want. In some sort of places, in special in some hotels, they will write like this. తిన్నంత తినండి, అవసరం ఎంత అయితే అంతవరకు పెట్టించుకొని తినండి. They are against to excess of food and food wasting. Have you noticed such type of messages in some hostels, especially in some hotels and some hostels? Eat whatever you want, but make sure eat put how much needed. Got it? Have you noticed such type of messages in warnings in some hotels and hostels? Yeah, that means minimize the data. If you don't want something, don't take it. Okay. Second one is, how are you going to process the data? How are you going to process the data? Are you going to use this data to sell something else? For example, you bought some product. Next day, you will keep on seeing related product ads to you. For example, you bought some copper item. Okay. From next day onwards, you'll keep on seeing copper bottles ad. In GDPR, you have to mention, how are you going to process my data? Are you going to use it against me? Or are you going to build a model? Or what you're doing? That also comes here. These are all the principles of GDPR. Principles of GDPR. How are you going to use the data? Okay. Especially in storage, encryption, we have to discuss encryption. How are you going to encrypt the data? Okay. And broken access control is one of the topmost things I told you, right? Broken access control. How are you going to enable access to the third party users? For example, if I sign in some website, I started chatting with a person, some other person also will join, and some other person will see your chat. You did with one person. Say I did with one particular person called Priya, and it should be between me and Priya. But the issue is the third person who logged into the same website, if he sees my chart, then it's an access control issue. There's an access control issue. So how you are protecting it? That is another important one. And accountability. This AAA framework, CIA, is most common in all GDPR and cybersecurity frameworks. Next one is accountability. Accountability you have to maintain. Like someone has logged into my account, it should show me that your account got logged in so and so time. Someone has transferred some money from my account to someone else. It should be available in the statement. So that comes under accountability. All these some of the principles of GDPR. Why are you collecting so and so data? How are you going to process it? Okay. Sorry. Also, the next one is, users should have right to delete the data. Right to delete the data. Right to rectify the data. You know, fundamental rights, right? Right to speak, right to speech, right to live. Some fundamental rights are there. for every citizen of India. Similarly, every customer should have something, right to delete the data. Today, at the age of 20 years, he did something in the website. Now he got married. Now, still the data is in the same website. If his spouse come to know about this, obviously there will be a divorce. So your website should provide an access to delete the data. It is right to delete, right to modify, restricting. It is called as right to forgotten. See, right to forget. This is also one of the things under GDPR. Individual should have the control of their own data. Okay. The company should not make profit of his previous conversation. They should not do blackmail. So these are some of the important things under GDPR. How are you processing data? Why and how the data is processed? Whether it is following in proper compliances or not, proper compliances in the sense proper encryption standard or not, or if that company is not following these compliances, then there will be a fine up to 20 million euros fine for GDPR. 20 million euros they will make a fine on that particular company. Let me repeat these things in a nutshell. How are you collecting the data? Why are you collecting the data? Minimize the data, minimize the collection, right to modify, right to delete, and how are you processing the data? And how are you going to encrypt the data in the storage? All these things you have to follow. Okay. You should not collect unnecessary data. If you require something, just collect only that particular data. Minimize the data and access control. How are you going to provide access? How are you encrypting the passwords? How are you encrypting the medical data? This comes under GDPR. Now, the second one is HIPAA. HIPAA. For example, this is very, very important. HIPAA compliance is very, very important. How are you going to store medical records of a person? How are you going to store someone's X-ray information or someone's medicine? If you don't follow HIPAA compliance, if some hacker hacked into a company's website or a medical website, hospital website, that particular hacker can exploit the person. For example, he is having some mental issues, psychological issues. So this hacker can exploit his psychological issues. This hacker may misuse that information. That hacker may sell that information to some pharma companies. Got it? That's why when you're storing medical data, you must follow HIPAA compliance. Again, what are these HIPAA compliances? Same like GDPR. When you're storing, you must encrypt the data. Okay, you must encrypt the data. Every information you must encrypt, and you have to take care of the security part and risk assessment you have to do. Previously, I told you, right? Risk assessment. What happens if the data is tampered? Recently at London, one online murder happened. Online murder. Let me tell you how it was happened. One doctor done a treatment for a person. Okay. Duty doctors will not work for 24 hours. They'll work for 12 hours, 8 to 12 hours. Right. That particular doctor updated this patient information in computer. Okay. One hacker modified the records. Negative points to positive points to negative point. Next doctor came. He saw his previous thing, what that previous doctor done. Again, he started treating that patient. He updated that recent information in the computer again. That hacker modified those records. Third time, another doctor came. He saw the previous thing, what he has done, what previous two doctors done. Again, he started doing some other activity. Finally, within 4 days, that patient died. Now, who is responsible for this online murder? Who is responsible for this murder? Who is liable? Do you get what I'm saying? Who's liable for this? Hello. Do you get the point what I told? At
Yes,
USA,
sir.
what, sorry, at London, what happened was patients' treatment will be mentioned in computers only. They don't make a record physically. Physical record not there. One doctor posted everything on computer and that doctor left. One hacker modified those patient details, like what is the treatment happened, all the positive to negative, negative to positive, and additional medicines. Even if the patient given a tablet, it will be mentioned as so and so wrong tablet has been given. So second doctor came, he saw previous treatment. Second doctor did different way. Third doctor came, he did in different way. Like this, that hacker keep on modifying the records. Finally, that patient died because of the mistreatment. Now, who is liable for this online murder? Who should be arrested? Doctors or patient or hacker or the person who coded that software? Who is liable for this? Hello. I'm expecting some active participation. Coder. Coder just coded the software. There are some bugs. How can we charge murder case on the coder? Hacker. Okay, hacker only modified the data. Hacker only modified the data. He never went to hospital. He never touched it.
I think it's a
Hospital.
maybe insider threat.
Sorry.
Insider threat.
Not insider threat. Actually, insider threat is different. Actually, most of the insider threats, 80% of the threats are from inside. That is different concept.
Okay, okay.
Hospital management. Hospital management has not involved anywhere. Doctors treated the patient. Hacker modified the data. Management just bought the software. Okay, here that's why companies like the software selling company must maintain GDPR compliances. They have to follow few important things like storing the data, applying firewalls, checking the integrity of the software. There it comes the GDPR, HIPAA compliances. Next one is PCI, payment card interface. When you're storing credit card information or network UPI transaction details, there that particular company must follow PCI compliance. If you are storing credit cards and financial related data, you must follow PCI, like encrypting all the passwords. See, a simple search engine like Google or Shodan. Sorry, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, from class 2 days, I'm suffering with fever, headache, and cold. So this Shodan is a search engine where you can find credit card informations also. Credit card information, CCTV information. See, many searches they will provide you. Search for CSV, CVV, CVV information. Even sometimes Google also will give you in text colon CVV file type colon SQL dump. In any SQL which contains a word CVV and SQL dump, and here is a huge data, and here is a records of this is a SQL data, and we are going to see some credit card information now. It's loading. Let's wait for a few seconds. Okay, some SQL file for creation of tables. Anyways, such type of things are possible with Shodan, which gives some crucial information about the credit cards. So when you are storing someone's credit card, you must follow PCA compliances. Like this in India, Digital Data Protection Act. We'll go through this PDF. Some important terms you have to know. Data breach. Data breach means some hacker hacked into our database and he exposed the data. Then it comes in data breach. And same, almost this digital data protection also follows GDPR only mostly, like right to forget, right to modify, and when you're storing medical data, how you should respond, and expiry of the data, everything should be there here. Yeah. Yes. Moving to same forensics again. Moving to forensics again. How many of you done recovering any files from the pen drive? Not pen drive, from your mobile phone? Is there anyone who could able to recover the photos, deleted photos? Please respond chat box. How many of you are able to recover the deleted photos from Ease US data recovery? Uma Devi madam done. Okay, perfect. Who more? Okay, Indranils are also done. Any more? Okay, perfect. Next one is ISO 27001 certification. What is I tried but unable to. Indraprit sir, what's the issue? What's the issue? Which operating system are you using? Okay, next one is certifications. For example, if you go to your college website, uh, they will mention that NAC has approved and NAC has given so and so thing, right? NBA has given so and so thing, NAC has given A grade. This is a kind of certification, right? So This kind of certification is available for companies also. Like, for example, if you say, we are protecting like this, we are protecting like this, there should be some proof. Someone will come to your website, for example, godaddy.com is there, godaddy.com. So how can we trust godaddy.com? I'm going to give my credit card information, net banking, many things I'm providing, right? So how can I trust this godaddy.com? What is the proof? How they are securing my data? What is the proof for that? That comes under ISO certification 27001. This was cybersecurity certification 27001 certification ISO. Standards. What are these standards? ISO 27001 standards support strongly, like what kind of encryption that particular company is following when storing your data. Okay, whether they are following any confidentiality or not, how they are processing access controls, what kind of security policies they have mentioned, and whether they are doing risk assessment or not. What are the recovery process they are following? If something goes bad, what are the recovery things? Next one is, I already told you this, confidentiality, cryptographic things, what they are following. And internally, do they have any team for cybersecurity? All these comes under this ISO 27001. I'm repeating one more time. I'm repeating one more time. What kind of standards they are following to save your data? How are they saving your data? Are they following CIA? What is CIA? Confidentiality, integrity, availability. Are they following or not? And what kind of cryptographic algorithms they are using to save your data? Do they have any risk management? Do they perform risk assessment? Are they having any, sorry, are they having any risk? For example, if something happened, are they having any recovery process to recover the deleted data? What kind of physical security are they providing to the servers? All this comes under ISO 27001 certification. Okay. Now we'll see CIA tried. CIA tried now. This is also part of ISO certification. What is CIA? Confidentiality, integrity, availability. Let me tell you these things in our common with small example. 1 minute, one minute. Yeah. All this comes under, sorry, all this comes under CIA, confidentiality, integrity, availability. 7 important terms are there. I already told you 7 important terms. CIA tried, AAA framework, non-repetition. We'll see all these 7 now. This is also part of ISO 27001 certification. Certification, why they provide certifications to you? If you're following all these points like policy, internal governance, whether you have team or not, if you have proper policy or not, whether you're encrypting standards or not, same like NAC will verify all the things, right? Same way, ISO 20, if you want to get ISO 27001 certification, ISO 27001 certification to your organization, you have to follow all these things. So what are all these things you have to follow? Like policy, internal governance, all these things you have to follow. First one is confidentiality. Confidentiality means when you're storing the data, you must encrypt the data. You must encrypt the data using strong algorithms like AES. AES. Okay. I'm going to post one text to you in our chat box. I'm stopping screen share. I will post one. Uh, I will post one text to you. Let me know the result. Okay. I'm going to post one text to you. Just try to decrypt it or decode it. I'm stopping my screen share. Small game. Okay. Just hold on for a few seconds. I'm going to post one text to you. Very simple text. One second. Yeah, I'm posting something in the chat box. Yeah, tell me what is the meaning of that? I posted something in the chat box. What is the meaning of that? We're discussing the concept called confidentiality. I posted something in the chat box. Yes, what is that? Encrypted data, okay. What is that? Yeah, what is that? Try to decode it. Wait, I posted something in the chat box. Give a try. What is that? Okay, a hint for you. I used base 64 encoder and I got the value. That's a hint for you. Now tell me the value of that. Perfect. Uma Devi madam has decoded. It is base 64. I have used it. I'm sharing my screen now. Now look at the screen. This is base 64 encoder decoder. I used a plain text. I encoded it and I got the value and I posted in the chat box. Now how to decode it? This is a plain one. This is a simple encoding decoding. There is no single key. There is no public key, private keys also. No two keys, no single key. Just a simple one. Now let me show you the decoding one. I just posted something, right? Now search with the word called base 64 decode. Paste the code. Click on decode. You will get the result called hi, how are you? That's it. Very simple, right? If we use this such type of encryption things, encoded things, it's easy to decrypt the data. But if I use base, not base 64, now I have to use AES. AES. A search with the word called AES online. For this, we can use a key. With that key, the data will be encrypted. With the key, data will be encrypted. Let me show you a small one. You can give 16-digit key, 16-bit key, or you can give 12-bit key. Like this, multiple bits you can follow. Yeah, I'm just mentioning here plain text. Hi, how are you? Initialization vector not required. 128-bit, 192, 256-bit. It's not byte, it is bit. I'm using 128. 128 means 16 bytes I have to give. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16 bit, 16 bytes I'm giving here and encrypting the data. Now I got something like this. Now I'm going to pass this in our chat box. I'm sharing two things now. One is encrypted data, encrypted, encrypted data I have posted in the chat box. Second one is key. Second one is key. This is the key. Now your target is use this AES encryption decryption tool. Use this key, and decode it. Sorry, decrypt it, not decode. It's decrypting, decrypt it. And here is a tool link. And here is a tool link. Yeah, try to decrypt it. Let me know the value. When you're storing passwords, you should not store the passwords as it is. You have to hash the password and you have to store only hashes. But before hashing, you have to add salt also. Salt the plain text, then do hash it, then store in your hard disk, in your database. I'm waiting for response. Just try to decrypt it. I posted the ciphertext. Ciphertext I have posted, and key also I have posted. Try to decode it, decrypt it. Be quick. Waiting for response. Hello. Waiting for response. Madam, Uma Devi, madam, you just try, madam. I shared one link. Did you get that link in the chat box? Yeah, please open this link and use the key. Key is 1234561, and the ciphertext also I have posted. Just use that ciphertext and try to decode it, decrypt it. AES we have used. Okay, perfect. Venkata Praveen sir has already done. Now do one thing, sir. Now I'm not going to share. I'm stopping screen share. I'm changing the text now. Now try to decode it.
Sir, is it
Yes,
with the
I'm
same
posting
ciphertext and passkey?
ciphertext, and I didn't get your question, sir.
Ciphertext, sir.
Yeah,
Is it
ciphertext.
the
Yeah,
same text? Ciphertext.
no, I just posted some other ciphertext now.
Secret key, sir.
Secret key is I'm changing the secret key. 1 second. Okay, same
Okay.
secret key.
Okay.
Secret key is same. Yes, try to decode that value, decrypt the value.
Sir, it is hi, I am good, and you.
Perfect. That is the result. Now, second point is in CIA, C for confidentiality. With encryption, we will achieve this confidentiality. Second one is I'm sharing my screen. Second one is integrity. What is integrity? Integrity means, let me share one story. Uh, our Narendra Modi ji identified some terrorists on some so and so location. Okay. Modi ji identified some terrorists on some location. What Modi ji will do? He will order our defense minister to go and attack so and so location. Okay. The conversation between Modi ji and defense minister, even if someone captures the data, they should not able to understand. See here. For example, if I'm opening something in Google, where is the Google server? Where is Google server? It is not at Hyderabad or it is not at Vijayawada, right? Google server is at USA. So all the conversations I do with Google will route through these IP addresses. See here, it's going to show some IP addresses now. So obviously, all the systems, see, all the all all these systems will capture the data, they will analyze the data if there is no confidentiality. So we have to make sure that even if someone understands the data, they should not able to, even if someone captures the data, they should not able to understand it. For that, we will use encryption. We'll encrypt the data. Okay, Modi ji ordered, go to so and so location, do bomb blast at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. should happen, or 2 a.m. they have to do bomb blast. But here, the persons between Modi ji and defense minister should not able to modify the data. It comes under integrity. It comes under integrity. For example, how to check whether that particular system or that particular message is modified or not. For that, we use a thing called hash generation. For example, hi, how are you? This is a text, plain text. If you check here, this is a hash value of that particular plain text. If someone modify a small even question mark also, see here, this ends with 5DC. Remember this. This ends with 5DC. Starts with 68. If someone modifies a small value of the text instead of question mark, I'm adding dot. If I generate the hash, you can notice there is a change in MD5. So to check whether the data is modified or not, we use hashing algorithms. One of the things is MD5. Next one is SHA-256. SHA-256 hashes. These things we'll use. One important tool for you. One important tool for you. Just cryptography is a tool name. Just download from Play Store. Cryptography is a tool name. Some hundreds of algorithms already there in this cryptography app. So in ISO 27001, CIA plays important role. In CIA, C for confidentiality, we use encryption. I for integrity. We use hashing algorithms like SHA-256 or MD5 to make it. Okay. Third point is availability. The third point is availability. Availability is a technique where we have to protect our data from threats like denial of service attack. What if they change the data and hash? How we identify? Yes, perfect question, Narasimha sir. We will send the hash value in one channel and data in another channel. Both should not be merged. Both we should not use in the same channels. Both the things should be sent in different channels. One is from one side, another one is from another side. So, for example, if you're routing one from one area, the other things also should be routed from another area. And not only AES for encryption, generally from 1970s onwards, one of the most popular algorithms is there called RSA. See here, I just opened this particular website. This particular website uses HTTPS. You can notice here, HTTPS. Every day we use this RSA in our daily life. You can see public key, you can see private keys also. For example, just click on this certificate information. See here, click here. Connection is secured. Certificate is valid. Come to details. Here you can see the public key of Gmail server. Yes, here is the Gmail server. With this data only, the total this browser data will be encrypted, will be sent to the Gmail server. At Gmail server, they will decrypt with private keys. How many of you want to know how to generate public key and private keys? Please do respond chat box. I'm expecting at least 4 active participants. I'll show you how to generate public key and private keys. How many of you want to see it? Please respond in chat box. Last 15 minutes. Please pay attention. After 15 minutes, we'll go with Q&A. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1 more. 1 more active participant. Okay, perfect. Now we'll see how to generate public key and private keys. So for that, one of the important tools is there called Putty. It's not Putty, it's Putty. Putty Gen. Putty Gen. This tool can be used to generate public key and private keys. 100% you will get a unique public key and private keys. Putty Gen. One second, let me download it. So it's just giving Putty. I want Putty Gen. We'll check whether this is one or not. Yeah, Putty Gen is available here. Putty Gen. Yeah, see here, based upon my cursor movement. See here, my cursor, whenever I move the cursor, based upon the area, it is going to generate the keys. I'm clicking on generate. Now it will ask us to move the cursor. See, I stopped. Moving now. So 100%, even if you try 1 billion times, you will get unique content. Yes, generating done. And you can save the public key. Public key, I'm just saving it as 1. Saving private key as 2. 2. Yeah. Now let me show you the key content. Public and private key content. This and 2. You can open this in Notepad to see the content. And here is the content. It is in base 64. Few minutes back, we tried the base 64 encoders and decoders, right? Similarly, we have to use it to see the value. This is a way to generate public key and private keys. Partition is a method. Now you have to store private key in server. Yeah. For RSA, there is another technique is there. Sorry, this is also RSA. If you want to directly store in the server instead of partition, you can also directly store in the server. For that, there is one tool called Let's Encrypt. Free of cost, you will get SSL certificates. Let's Encrypt. Let's Encrypt is a tool. You can generate SSL certificates for free of cost. Otherwise, they'll charge around 3,000 rupees per year for certificate. These things will give you confidentiality and integrity. Third one is availability. In availability, we have to protect our data from denial of service attacks. Recently, one particular iBomma kind of website administrators got arrested, right? Around 10 years back, there was another website called telugunagar.com. Telugunagar.com. This website used to spread a lot of illegal content, pirated content, not privacy, pirated content was circulated with this particular website, telugunagar.com. 10, 12 years back, there was a movie called 100% Love. Naga Chaitanya movie released. Those producers asked me to stop this particular website called telugunagar.com for 1 week. I asked them 2 lakhs. They said 1.5 lakh. I said, okay. Then I started denial of service attack on this particular website called telugunagar.com. Because within first week collections, they will recover all the money. Whatever they have invested, they will collect back the money. But the problem is, we have to start denial of service attack on this particular website. That website is very huge. If I start purchasing the equal bandwidth, whatever that server capacity is there, if I consume the total capacity, then denial of service attack may happen. But the issue is to consume the equal bandwidth per day, I have to invest 2 lakh rupees. I am getting 1.5 lakh per 1 week. 2 lakhs per day I cannot invest, right? Do you know what I did at that time? I did a denial of service attack on the database. Let me tell you what and how it happened. There's a search engine available in the particular website. I searched with my name, Sai Satish. I found no movie on this particular name. Then I searched with the word Sai. I got few results. Then what I did was Sai space percentage symbol. I tried. Then it has shown all Sai Baba Mahacham, Sai Baba Patlu, many things it has shown me. At that time, what I did was I removed this Sai, just mentioned yes, percentile, yes, percentile. Then it had shown me all the movies which contains the letter S before or after. It has shown me. At the time, I have noticed the database slowed down for 1 second. Then I removed S. Just percentage I have searched. I noticed there is a small delay in the server for 3 seconds. Then I coded a simple JavaScript to send. 20 requests per second to the database. 20 requests per second. And the database stopped responding to the question. And almost for 1 week, I keep on sending the requests and that site got crashed. I won the game. Like this, one kind of denial of service attack is possible. And they have removed the search engine. When they remove the search engine, we cannot do anything again. So you should identify the loophole. You should identify the loophole to stop that particular website. Like this, many things you have to play to stop that particular service. It's called availability. How many of you like this technique? Please respond in chat box. At least how many of you understood what I'm saying? How many of you understood what I told? How many of you understood what I told? Please respond in chat box. Hello. Okay, perfect. So CIA, confidentiality, integrity, availability, we can make sure that denial of service attack will not happen. And these things we have to take care. Okay. Open for questions now. Last 15 minutes. Open for questions now. Anything can ask related to cybersecurity or forensics. We'll discuss and I'll leave. Open for questions. Last 15 minutes. Open for Q&A. Can anyone say what are the anti-forensic techniques? What are the anti-forensic techniques?
Sir, sound is not available.
Sir, hope I'm audible. Please acknowledge now. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you are
Yes, sir,
audible.
you are audible.
Okay, perfect. Is there any way to identify fake website? Umadevi madam, phishing websites are available. Generally, they look like original. The first thing what we have to identify is the domain name only. For example, if you go to openfish.com, openfish, there are thousands of fake websites are available. Thousands of fake websites. Just come here, phishing feeds. It's a text file. Yeah, these all are the fake websites. Just by seeing the domain name or URL, we cannot say whether it's a real website or fake website. See here, this is 100% fake website. Just by seeing the website, you cannot identify whether it's a real website or fake website. Most of the hackers will impersonate it as original website. Let me show few more websites. Yeah, see here, this is looking like booking.com. Booking.com official website. But this is a fake website to capture your credentials, credit card information, and other information. They will misuse it. So you're not authorized. You cannot directly check whether it is real one or not. The only thing what you need is domain name. Check the domain name. This is not booking.com. This is something else website. Just with the domain name, you have to check. It is the only option we have. Even fake websites also will have HTTPS. For example, if you notice this fake website, HTTPS is there in the fake website also. HTTPS will be there for fake websites also. Only option is domain name. Yes, next question. Last 10 minutes, open for questions.
Sir, I have a small question, sir. Actually,
sir.
my question is not related to cyber forensics or something like that. But generally, we do use our personal laptops, no, sir. In all these personal laptops, we shall auto save the passwords. So whenever we use them, it's not an issue, sir. Whenever I am using my laptop, it's not an issue. And all those personal laptops are sometimes encrypted with a PIN, I think, opening PIN. Sometimes we used to lend the laptop to someone else for an hour or so. Even at that time,
they can capture all your passwords from
yes,
passwords.google.com.
yes,
Yeah,
sir, yes, sir.
they can capture your
Uh,
passwords from passwords.google.com. Or
yes,
there is
sir,
a
yes,
tool
sir.
called in forensics. There are some sort of tools available.
Yes,
Nirsoft.net. We can make a note of this website named Nirsoft.net. In
yes,
this
so.
website,
Okay,
Nirsoft,
sir.
yeah, some tools are there. Yeah, Web Pass Viewer. See here, Web Pass Browser Pass Viewer. Someone can insert these pen drives. They can capture all your browser passwords in few seconds.
Yes, sir.
See, so it's not recommended to store in your browser.
Okay.
As of now, in
Yes,
Nirsoft.net,
sir.
many passwords within few seconds they'll capture all the things. So it's not recommended to store in your browser.
Okay.
Two
Okay, sir.
methods they can capture. One is from passwords.google.com. Second one is from nirsoft.net. Plenty of password capturing tools are available. These tools someone can use to capture your data.
Okay, sir. So it
Yes.
is not at all advised to store the passwords in the memory.
Yeah, in your browser, it's not recommended.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Oh. Yes. Next question. Mobile, not a big issue. Anil Parekla, sir. Mobile, not an issue, but still, even if you store in mobile, passwords.google.com will leak the information. Passwords.google.com. Yes. Next question. You can ask me something related to digital forensics or cybersecurity. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Someone has created a fake profile, okay, on your name. How can you track them? Think like a forensic investigator. My question is, someone has created a fake account on your name. How can you track them? What are the possibilities? What are the methods? How can we identify malware in mobile devices? Good question. In mobile devices, you cannot directly do things, but few settings you have to check. The first one is Play Protect. You have to switch on. Narasimha Swami sir. First thing, Play Protect. In Play Store, you can find that option in settings. Play Protect should be turned on. Check how many applications are taking permissions like camera, call logs, contacts. Some crucial permissions will be there. Storage, mic, SMS. These are some crucial permissions. If any application is taking those crucial permissions, you can suspect it as a malware. Third point, monitor the activity. In mobile phones also firewalls are available, firewalls. Monitor the activity and which application is requesting what kind of permission. Last used application, last used permission, which application is requesting what kind of permission. Check that one also. You have to check these things to identify malwares in your mobile phone. First one, permissions manager. Next one, first one, permissions manager. Next one, unauthorized applications which you have not installed. Third one, activity of the application. Which application is using at what time. These things you have to check to identify the malwares. Last 5 minutes, open for questions. Last 5 minutes, open for questions. Sir, I
Sir,
think no questions, sir. Yes,
sir,
madam. Ask.
good evening, sir. This is Uma Devi.
Yes, madam. Ask your question.
Sir, 1 minute. Last 1 year back, I got one message via like a LinkedIn profile. I'm having the LinkedIn profile that I got the message like a digital arrest. Maybe you can also aware of
Yes.
this message.
Yes.
So like I noticed that message like a fully like a authenticated official. That is
No
the
chance.
message.
Yeah, that is what
Yes,
impersonation is.
yes.
Impersonation. They impersonate.
Afterwards, I stopped using the LinkedIn. So any kind of solution for this kind of like we need to
Just only
prevent
awareness,
also.
madam. Just awareness. If someone calls you like that with police uniform, just talk to them, say hi, check whether they ate or not. Ask them how they are doing. Just do time pass with them.
Sir,
Just
can
do
you have
time pass
any
with them.
solution for this kind of digital
Only awareness is
harassment
the
or
solution. Only awareness. No police will call you like that. If someone is calling you like that, they are not real police. Just do time pass with them. If you have time. If you don't have time, just block it. Around 1 year back, same one criminal made a call to me. I spoke with him for 20 minutes. I had a deal. He's earning 4 lakhs per day, not per week, not per month. I did friendship with that guy. I said, I'm good at South India and languages. I can speak Telugu, I can understand Tamil. He's from West Bengal. Okay. I'll be leader for South India. You take care of West Bengal part. He's earning 4 lakhs per day. That cyber criminal. If you have time, just do chit chat with them. Got it? It's only
Yes, sir. Yes,
awareness
sir.
is the solution. That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Really, we have an interactive session. But the problem is we started the session in the afternoon, 2 p.m. I think some of our participants are busy in their official work, I think so. That might be the reason very few have responded. Actually, daily this is being started at 6 p.m., sir. That is the reason the response is somewhat lower today. Actually, we feel sorry
Okay,
for
sir.
that, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir, for the best session which you have given. Thank
Sir,
you, sir.
good evening,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Good
Sir.
evening,
Sir,
sir.
good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, one of my colleague asked that how can we identify the malware in mobile devices?
Yeah, I responded that.
Can you spend 1 minute for that, sir?
Yeah, I responded, sir, already.
Okay, sir. Okay. I missed it, sir. I think so. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai Satish, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I request the participants to take break for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. The next session will start after 5:05. Thank you, Sai Satish, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
Sai
Thank you
Satish,
all.
sir. Thank you very much for your joining. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir.